Welcome to Talking Crue, the unofficial Motley Crue podcast. I'm your host, Kevin Humphrey, where I talk all things in the world of Motley Crue. This is episode 123 this week, Union Live in the Galaxy album review. But first, this week in Motley news, there's mostly anniversaries. Happy 26th anniversary to the Union album The Blue Room, released on February 22nd, 2000. I haven't talked about this album yet, but I will next week. Happy 28th anniversary to the Union debut album, released on February 24th, 1998. I talked about that album last week, episode 122. Happy 8-year anniversary to the John Corabi album Live 94 One Night in Nashville, released on February 16, 2018. I will do an episode on that album in this John Corabi series. Happy 36th anniversary to the Motley Crue song Without You, released sometime this month of February 1990. I talk about this the song and the album Dr. Feelgood on episode 10, so go out and check that out. Happy 2-year anniversary to the Mick Mars solo album The Other Side of Mars, released on February 23rd, 2024. I'll talk about that album on episode 102 during the Mick Mars series. Nikki Sixx is in the news this week. He had an article written about him on rockcelebrities.net, basically saying Nikki has dropped a hint of what he's working on next. The animation, which I've talked in Motley News months and months ago, and toys. Now that part really does kind of surprise me. Maybe the animation and the toys kind of tie in. But yeah, I'll post this article in the comment section down below and on the Talking Crue Facebook page. Me personally, I think this is actually really cool. It keeps his creativity flowing, and I'm kind of anxious to see what this is. So yeah, can't wait. Sorry there's my notes. And that's it in Motley news this week. This is episode 123, Union Live in the Galaxy album review is what I'm going to be talking about this week. On this week's episode, I'm just going to continue on what I'm calling the John Corabi series. I started it on episode 120, John Corabi Angoria Songs Review. Episode 121 was the Scream, Let It Scream album review. Episode 122, which was last week, Union's debut album review. And that leads us into this week. So let's go info and facts on this live album. After the release of the debut album, they went right on tour playing in the United States, Europe, plus a couple of shows in Buenos Aires, Argentina, and even a Kiss Expo. The live album was recorded at the Galaxy Theater in Anaheim, California in 1999. The original album was released through Spitfire Records, which had Sebastian Bach, Enough's Enough, Alice Cooper, and it had a conjunction partnership, Deadline Records, who had LA Guns, Bang Tango, Great White, and Warrant. It was originally released on May the 18th, 1999. It has been reissued, and that's what I have right here. This is the reissued copy through Cleopatra Records, who has bands like Danzig, Pretty Boy Floyd, and Motorhead, just to name a few. Now, the reissue came out February 24, 2023 on CD and vinyl. There is 11 live tracks, 1 re-recorded track, and 1 cover song. So there's your info and facts on this live album. So now let's go track by track on Union Live in the Galaxy. So song 1, and this is the live part of the CD. Track 1 is Oh Man Wise. They go right into this one. Sounds great. Live version. Great crowd reaction. Song 2 is Around Again. They go straight into this one. This song sounds even better live for me than on the album. Song 3 is Heavy D. I'm not a big fan of that song. They go right into this one. John says this song's about excess. I actually like the live version better than the album version. but yeah, not by much. I do think John's vocals on this is actually really good. Song 4 is Jungle. This is a Kiss song. John introduces this one coming off the Kiss album Carnival of Souls, and then they go right into it. John sings on this one's really good interpretation of this song, since we'll never hear Kiss ever play this song live ever. I stand by that quote. It's really cool that Union did it, and an amazing guitar solo by Bruce. Love it. At the end, John introduces Bruce and then dedicates the next song to Monica Lewinsky. Song 5 is Love I Don't Need It Anymore. They go right into this. Absolutely love this song on the album live version. It doesn't matter. It's so freaking good. Song 6 is Man in the Moon. This is a Scream song. They go right into this one. Great crowd reaction. Fantastic live version. There's a breakdown part in the middle of the song. Really cool, amazing performance. Song 7 is I Walk Alone, and this is the second Kiss song off the same album, Carnival of Souls. Bruce introduces this one, then takes lead vocals. Great live version, especially for Bruce singing this song. Amazing guitar solo. Songs to me sounds better live than on Carnival of Souls. Don't even get me started on that album. Great crowd reaction. Song 8 is Surrender. Now this is a cover song. This is by Cheap Trick. They go right into this one. John singing is freaking cool on this. They absolutely rock this song. It's so freaking good. Fantastic crowd reaction. Song 9 is Pain Behind Your Eyes. John thanks the crowd for coming out to the show. Then they go right into this one. This one's great live. Love it. And at the end, John says thank you. Then we get to track number 10, and that is Power to the Music from MC94. John says sing along, and they go right into this one. Incredible live version of this song. John sounds amazing on this one. Fantastic crowd reaction. Then John introduces the band. Then Bruce kind of does a little guitar solo that leads into track 11, and that is Tangerine. They go right into this one. This song sounds so freaking good live. Great live performance. And at the end, John says thank you, good night. And that's the live part of this album. So here's the re-recorded, easy for me to say, track, and that is track 12, October Morning Wind. They go right into this one. Acoustic guitars. This song is just so amazing. Great version. Then the last track on the album is track 13, and this is the cover song. You Got to Hide Your Love Away, which is a Beatles song. John counts this one in, just like the Beatles acoustic version. They did a fantastic version of this song themselves. There's my notes on that. So, that's the album. Union, Live in the Galaxy. So, I'm going to break this down for you. Being a fanboy, Motley Crue fanboy that I am. The live portion is 11 tracks, 6 Union songs, 1 MC94 song, 2 Kiss songs, 1 Scream song, and 1 Cheap Trick song. Then we got the 1 re-recorded song from Union, October Morning Wind, and a Beatles song. Absolutely fantastic. I love this album. I love it. It's pretty cheap, sort of, on Amazon, so I would definitely grab a copy if I was you. Homework this week. Do you have this? Do you actually have the original version? I used to have the original version, then I sold it, being an idiot. But do you have this on vinyl, CD, whichever one? And have you ever seen Union live? Write me a comment down below. Let me know. And that's it for this week. Next week, I'm going to continue on with the John Corabi series with episode 124, Union, the Blue Room album review, is what I'm going to be talking about next week. Can't wait. If you know anybody that's a Motley Crue fan, likes to talk about Motley Crue, hear about Motley Crue, send them this way. Hit that share button, copy the link, and send it to them. Tell them go on Google, Firefox, YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, and tell them type in Talking Crue. All the episodes will pop up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button yourself. Give me a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. Helps out the podcast a whole lot. I want to welcome all the new subscribers on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify. Welcome aboard. It is absolutely fantastic to have you here. I want to thank everybody who gives me thumbs ups and does homework questions. Love that as well. And then I got something, before I sign off, I got something from YouTube message thing telling me that there's a hype thing somewhere down here. So hit that hype button. It'll help out the podcast as well. And that's it. I will see you guys next Friday, and you just took a ride on the wild side.